Hello again everyone, it's me Denim. Let's start off this episode by opening this mail from Yorutobu. He sent me some tracks, a stack of tracks, awesome, and we will give him some uranium in return. He asked for that. Anyway, we'll do that later. I've been busy, basically. Yeah, I've installed my solar panels, as you can see. Whoa. Yes, like that. This is the MFSU we got from MayaSkill. I've just installed it over here. It is currently powering up. And then I've also experimented with this walkway. I've expanded it by 2 blocks. So the walkway used to be over here, and I've planted to some saplings to see if it would be, if it would look good or if it was even possible. I have bad news regarding that. The trees and everything, they kind of obstruct everything, which is not really a problem. We can chop the leaves ourselves as well, but that is a problem. They replace the half slabs, and I don't really know if we will be able to do it like I planned to do it. Yeah, that's not good. But let's use the tracks we got from Yoru, and we'll lay all of those down, and then I'll demonstrate the power of that cart, so we'll definitely get to see it, and we'll see the effect as well, and then we can redo the walkway, I guess. It's really a shame that they disappear. If they wouldn't, I would have considered it, because we wouldn't have this on at all times or anything. Yeah, it's a shame really. Lord of Potatoes is hanging around. He just told us an epic story about how his how his people like potatoes and everything. It took like 10 minutes. It was pretty epic. I really regret that I didn't record it or anything. Yeah, it was pretty nice. Okay, let's just lay the last of these tracks. Alright, I think I've got them all now. And we'll get our little buddy, our little Wally. That's not it. Yeah, that's it. That's him, I should say. And we need some coal, charcoal. Let's go get that real quick. I think I still have some in these engines. Yep, 19 blaze rods will definitely do. And that's about it, because we don't want it to be replanted or anything. So, let's just place our little Wally over here. Like that. And we'll push him in the right direction. We'll put in some blaze rods. And this guy will start doing its thing. Let's see what he does. He starts to chop down all of the leaves, as you can see. This is also a good test to see if it would take those blocks underneath the lamps. Yeah, it's doing its job really great. It doesn't take the wool, it doesn't take the fences. That's good as well. Okay, and I'll just let him go for a while, and I'll be back. Alright, he's almost finished. I've removed all of the saplings he planted, because he plants all the saplings he gets. They automatically go in the woodcutter slot. He's a little bit devastating in my opinion. It's a good thing that we tried this out. As you can see, all of the fence, well, most of the fence is yeah, gone. So that kind of sucks. But it does work. The thing does work, I must admit, and it works really well. And with 1 blaze rod, well, maybe 2, 1 blaze rod and a few coals, maybe, I could have done the whole. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. I could have done the whole tour of the building, really, if I can say it like that. Yeah, it's a shame, really, but oh well. It also took these blocks on the sides, which is also a bit of a shame. I would have just replaced them with stone blocks, to be honest, but yeah, oh well. Would have been better with wood. I'm going to get rid of this track, unfortunately, or I might just keep it. If there's anyone with a solution or something, definitely let me know, put it in the comments. I'm going to clean this mess up, and then afterwards we are just going to have the track over here somewhere. I think we're going to make a zigzag pattern or something. Not too large. I had about 30 saplings here, and it got me 1, 2, 3, 3 stacks of wood, maybe more. I don't know, at least 3 stacks of wood. So that's really good. That's all we ever need in one run, I think. So yeah, really good. Successful tests. We know now what we shouldn't do, as in, let's not do this. I'll lay down the track somewhere else, and then we'll try to get this to work. Alright guys, it is time to thank some people, I think. First thing we need to do is send a letter to Yorutobo with some uranium, and while I'm at it, I'm just going to take, well, not Mayaskill, he's a server admin. I'm just going to take everyone that has sent me a letter recently, and we are going to send some uranium to them. So Yorutobo is, well, let's check how much uranium I have. Yorutobo is the first one that's getting some. I have 36. Let's send 36 uranium. Well, let's send 5 to 7 people. We can do that. So let's first send some to Yorutobo. Yorutobo. Yeah. And I need stamps. I think, yeah, I have them in here. Definitely. I just made those. So Yorutobo, is that the right name? Yep. And we'll send him 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 uranium. Thanks for the support. Denim. Oh. Denim. Alright, and we will put some stamps. I don't know how many are needed. 1, 2, 2. Okay. That's awesome. And we'll take this letter and we'll just post it. And I'll do that for another few people. I'll do it for Alpha, Dark Big, The King, Hectic, Dragon, Drummer Boy, Chippy Chip, and Hyla JM, and Negeras, and also to Bear. They can all expect a letter with either some uranium. I don't think I'll have enough. What else could we give? What could be worthwhile? Oh, maybe some dark iron ingots. Yeah, I'll definitely make a nice package. Thank you so much for your support, guys. I really appreciate it. GamesMind is bugging me. Oh well. I've sent all of the letters. Sorry if you didn't get picked and you did send me a letter. I just took the ones that I found in the chest over here. Yeah, I'm sorry if you didn't get a letter. Maybe next time. Definitely next time. There's 2 people who don't have mailboxes, Dark Big and Z Drummer Boy. I'll make sure they get their mail with 5 uranium. Have fun, guys. Thank you so much for your support. Alright guys, let me show you what I've been up to. I've removed all of the tracks. The walkway is now 5 wide. I think I like that just a little bit more. I've been working on that. The bottom is too wide. Don't know how I feel about that. We may need to fix that in the future, maybe. Yeah, definitely. We'll need to make this a little bit bigger then, I think. Let's get a new jetpack while we're at it. And put this one on. Good. And then the tree farm is finished. I think I found all of the bugs that were going on and everything. So what happened, I think, is this cargo manager used to be on this spot, and the advanced detector rail was next to the booster rail, and that's why it moved back all the time. And then I tried it again, and then it worked, and then I put the second cargo manager next to it and it stopped working. So I think if you place 2 advanced rails next to each other, the whole thing won't work anymore as well. So I did it like this. I've expanded it a little bit. This is still everything for the engine, so all the coal will go in here. This is for the saplings, and that one will just take out everything. So all of the all of the coal, all of the saplings, all of the, I don't know what this is, and all of the internal storage. So that's good. I'm happy with that. The reason why I have two cargo managers here is because if I put saplings and coal together in this, and the saplings are first, they will be used as fuel. That's not really what we want. So let's give this a test run. Let me gather some stuff. So we have saplings, but we just need a power source. Let's take some coal, actually. Okay. And what we'll do, I have to watch still. I haven't like put frames up or anything. So this is for the coal. Let's put all of the coal in here, and that should get extracted. Good. And we'll put the saplings in this one. And what we'll see happen is they'll get pushed into the cargo managers, as you can see. It's really cool. Let's just wait for that. While we wait for that, let me just show you the track itself. So as you can see, the cart will depart here. It'll go down all the way, like so. And then it will follow this track that I've laid down. I used to have 4, but I think this will be more than sufficient. We'll test it out and we'll see how many trees we get. I've put some half slabs over here. It's a block where no sapling can be placed on, so the train won't do that. And starting from here, it'll start placing saplings. I think that's about a good distance from the walkway and everything. And I plan to make a tree farm or something over this, like a giant greenhouse like we had on the TechIt server. The only problem I have maybe is that we can't, or we'll have to test wood, working with wood, that is. That might be a bit of a problem, because the tree farm, the cart itself, it might mine or chop down the wood we place for our building. We don't want that gone. Let me see if everything is set up. Not yet. It takes a while. That's the only problem with this. But if the cart is going, you can already put in the materials for the next run, and they will get added to the cargo managers. And then in the end, the cart will be empty. So you just send it off again, and that won't be a problem. I'll have to estimate an amount of saplings we put in this. So it might be, there definitely will be one here, 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 and so on. We'll count the amount of saplings it used, and then we'll put that amount in the chests for sure to speed things up a little bit. But for starters, we are not going to do that. Let me see. The chest is almost empty. This chest is empty. Okay, good. I think we're ready to send the cart, to be honest. Let's just see what it does, alright? So, we put it over here, we push the button, the cart will go off, it'll get filled with coal. And this is not a problem I've been having with it. It gets filled with coal, no problem. But then afterwards, when it starts powering itself, it doesn't depart on its own. It needs some kind of an update or something. So if you open... and it does it again. I thought I had this fixed. My god, that sucks. Let me try just one more time with all of the coal. Let's take it out of the backpack. Let me try this just one more time. We'll put the coal in this manually. I thought I had it fixed. It's so... I hate it. And I'm not turning this into another direction, because I've messed around with it in creative in another direction, and that worked. So the cart standard, it just, yeah, I don't know what's wrong with it. Let's just push it off. It'll put in the coal. Okay. If we push it ourselves, it'll depart, no problem. Now it's putting in the spruce saplings. Oh, it's actually putting coal in the side chest as well. That's because of this. We cannot have that. No. Okay, and now it's off. It's departing. This is how it should work. It's not 100% working, but anyway. Okay, so it'll plant the saplings. It plants the first ones over here. That's great. We might be able to get rid of this then. Good, and it'll plant the whole thing. How many will it plant? Let's wait for it. Okay, the cart is at its end. Let's count the saplings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 30. Alright, that's a good amount. And it's traveling up again. And when it does, when it reaches that, it'll take out everything. So all of the coal first, then all of the saplings, these ones, and then all of the internal storage. And this arrow is wrong. Okay, let's just quickly fix that. I don't know what this does. I think this just takes out everything. I don't know, post in the comments if you know. And now it's empty and it'll just drive off. It'll still be powered, but this will go to 0 and then it'll stop. So I think this kind of works. We can use it at least, maybe with a little bit of monitoring and maybe a little bit of controlling it ourselves. But it is possible to use it, and I think we can plant more saplings. I think we can still plant 2 over here, but it just didn't do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, maybe 14. Yeah, we can definitely fit in 14 more, I think. And then these will grow, and then we'll send the cart again to harvest all the wood. I'm trying to bone meal these saplings to get them to grow faster, but they won't grow. I think these ones you need more space for. That'll be a problem. That will really be a problem. That's not good. So that means we can't really use this track for our spruce wood trees. We might need to expand it a little bit. We still have, let's say, 1 block to the right and, well, unlimited blocks to the left, really. I might do that actually, so that these won't get planted next to each other. Maybe 1 block in between. Anyway, let's send off the cart again. Whoa. I've got it in my inventory. Okay. And I think the coal, yeah, the coal, everything from last run is now in these chests. So we'll take 3 stacks of coal. We'll take some saplings, I guess. Let's try the oak ones this time, though. Yeah, and let's just put it in manually for now, like so. And like so. Good. And now every time it harvests a tree, it'll replant it with oak wood saplings, unless it'll take the saplings it harvests and what? Unless it takes the saplings it's harvested and puts them in the woodcutter. Now I'm going to try something else. I'm going to try and put in a plank before I send this guy off. Let's see what direction he'll take now. So now it's getting filled with coal, and now it's taking the right direction. Maybe we'll have to do it like that. That is another possibility. Or it just worked from the first time. I don't know, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Anyway, let's see what it does. So, oh yeah, we can also put in fertilizer in this thing. But I'm not really keen on doing that, because we destroy the cart each time and the leftover fertilizer will not get reused, I think. Okay, so it's chopping down, oh, it's chopping down all of the trees at once. That's really good. Yeah, that's really good. And then it'll first collect all of the saplings. Can we open this? Yep. Oh, it'll automatically put them in the spots. Now I wonder if it'll place spruce saplings, or like if it would place these primarily, or if it can also place the spruce ones. Okay, this is really good. We should maybe expand it a little bit if you want to work with different wood types and all that. I'm tempted to do it at least. Maybe let it go all the way and not plant any saplings on this side. Then go all the way like that a few times and then return and go back to the storage. That could be good. And it seems like it's primarily planting these ones, the oak saplings. So that's good. We can kind of regulate, well, we can kind of control the population of which tree we plant. That is a good thing. Let's just let it do its thing. Last time I called him our little Wally, and somebody said wall tree, and that, well, made me think of Walter. So we might call him Walter. Anyway, I'll still read the rest of the comments. Haven't read all of them to be honest. I need to stop saying to be honest. Oh, and that one grew. Is it going to travel back now? I don't think it will. No, I really doubt it will. And it's planting the saplings a little bit denser. That's good as well. Well, good. I don't know. These ones, they won't grow with a block right next to it. I think these need 2 blocks of space to grow. Not sure though. Oh, and it's taking down this tree, although it's over there. That's good as well. Interesting. This is really interesting, the mod itself. I don't know how, why it doesn't work, but oh well. Okay, and our little Wally Walter is going back up. Good, and we'll let these trees grow. I might expand the track, really. Yeah, I might make it a little bit bigger. We could make a huge dome type thing, or a tree house, tree farm. That could be really, really cool, in my opinion. Okay, so now it's unloading. These chests should get filled up with spruce wood and all of the materials pretty soon. Okay. Awesome. And the spruce wood. Cool, and then it'll send it back off. Nice, and it'll land over here waiting until we use it again. Phew, that's a big project. Still have to encase everything. I'm going to check the time on the episodes, and then I'll be right back. We still have some time. Let's open that piece of mail we got. It's from Negras. I know that. I already checked it out. Let's see. Thank you for the uranium. Wow, already? Oracle turrets, 32 diamonds, a wand of cooling. That is cool. Spruce saplings, awesome. And coal coke. That is also cool. Wow, thank you so much. Negras is the type of person that gives more. Like, every time he helps me, I try to help him back. But he always comes up with these huge gifts that are way more than I ever give him. So yeah, thank you so much, man. Coal coke. Don't know what you can... Oh, it's like coal, I think. But 4 times better. Yep. Awesome. Let's try this wand of cooling. I don't know what this does. Let's try it on... do we have an engine? I think we do in here. Let's try it on an engine or something. No? W, the mode selector. Oh, that did something. I don't know what it did, but it did something, alright. Yeah, it's doing something. I don't know, I'll have to look it up. Anyway, guys, I am going to end the episode here. thank you so much for watching. I've ordered the Blue Yeti microphone with a pop screen. So yeah, I'll be getting it on Tuesday. I'm filming this on Sunday. Yeah. So yeah, that'll be really cool. I hope I'll get it on Tuesday, and we'll try that out. If you're interested in seeing an unboxing video, maybe I'll put that up. I'll probably get the microphone before you'll see this video. I've been on a recording spree this weekend, really. I've got yeah, it's now Sunday. It's Sunday the 3rd of February. So I have a few episodes ready for you guys. Thank you so much for your support. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the likes. The thumbs ups are really welcome. The favorites and all that. You guys are awesome. I'll see you guys next time.